Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Jerboss2K9 channel. Been a while since I've done this. Been a bit busy, with coursework and also working as well. So apologies if I haven't uploaded any videos. And yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. The unofficial first match was Bryan Daniel against Drew McIntyre, which was a dark match. Daniel Bryan won that match. If anyone who has seen it, please give me some feedback to say how the match was. I didn't actually see it, mainly because it was a dark match. So the next match we're going to get into is the RTruth and Rey Mysterio match. You know what? I'm actually kind of starting to get to like RTruth. I sort of like this new attitude, the sort of little Jimmy sort of taking the piss out of the crowd. I think it's pretty good what he's doing. I like to see him getting pushed, and obviously this win against Rey Mysterio has given this a big, massive boost for him. Rey Mysterio, two-time World Heavyweight Champion. What way to beat him than big, massive push for RTruth. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with RTruth. I really like that sort of RTruth. A lot like The Miz. A lot of people thought The Miz was a joke. Now he's in the title. He's in the WWE Championship. Area now, and yeah, it's pretty good to see RTruth do well. Pretty interesting to see what they do with him. Obviously they need to give him a song. He came out without a song, so they may need to give him a soundtrack on that one. So all in all, I thought the RTruth and Rey Mysterio match was a good warm-up for the pay-per-view. Next match is Ezekiel Jackson versus Wade Barrett. As soon as this match came on there, I thought, you know what, I don't particularly care that much about this match. But actually quite surprised me. I thought there was good brawling between Ezekiel Jackson and Wade Barrett. I thought it was pretty good that the brawling techniques that they were using, a lot of good technical wrestling that they were using, and I thought this match was very good. Ezekiel Jackson did shine a bit. He needs to brush a bit on his mic skills, but this really was the first match for Ezekiel Jackson. I know he was competing in ECW, and I know he was the last person to win the ECW championship, if anyone remembers. But other than that, regards to injury, he hasn't really shown himself that much. And now this feud now that he's having with the Core, it's really starting to show a wee bit for him. I like to see a wee bit more from the Core. I like to see the Core, become up against the new Nexus, as it were. So yeah, I would like to see Wade Barrett move his attention to the new Nexus. The next match was Sin Cara versus Chavo Guerrero. I heard a lot of bad reviews about this match. A lot of people said that Sin Cara, Chavo Guerrero, wasn't really that much up to speed with Sin Cara. All in all, I thought this match was good. It wasn't horribly bad, but the ending of it was a bit weird because his finisher wasn't the finisher that we know. He goes on top of the turnbuckle, he does a big mad flip, and then that's his finisher. It wasn't that. It was a Hurricane Rana, I believe, and yeah, 1, 2, 3, Sin Cara wins. This match really was to hype up Sin Cara. It didn't really have that much build to it, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do next with Sin Cara. They really need to get him with a good opponent, and possibly I think they just need it. And it's rather than just going in and to just stick him in the deep end and just throw him in with the likes of Randy Orton, the likes of Rey Mysterio. How many people have said that they want to see Sin Cara against Rey Mysterio? I do not know, but I like, maybe we might see it at at Bragging Rights, if that's still on this year. I think it is, actually. And yeah, so we'll hopefully see Sin Cara against a good opponent next time. But all in all, this match was decent. It wasn't horribly bad, but it was decent. Next match was Big Show and Kane against the new Nexus and CM Punk. Before this match got underway, Alberto Del Rio came in. took the piss out of the crowd. Then Big Show and Kane came in. Kane said he was a bit mad that the rapture didn't happen the day before. Sorry. And yeah, so all in all, this was a pretty good. I thought it was a good match. You know, I didn't think. You know, obviously the tag matches aren't up to speed, but like I said in my predictions, that didn't get aired. Sorry, I actually made some predictions there, and unfortunately they didn't get aired. But my prediction was mainly Big Show and Kane to win this. I really would like to see CM Punk really go head on with John Cena next. Possibly have a triple threat between him, Miz, and John Cena next. I think CM Punk, you know, he needs to be pushed more. He needs to be, you know, he is the man that people want to see on Raw. I mean, you could tell the crowd that people were chanting CM Punk at the start of the match, that they want to see this guy win the WWE Championship. They want to see him in competition. They don't want to see him with a bunch of, you know, with the Nexus. And a lot of people might say, oh, but what we're going to do with the Nexus? In my opinion, just put them in head-on collision, put them on one-on-one against the Core. Make Wade Barrett be involved in it. You've got David Otunga, and you've got Mike McGillicuddy, and you've got the likes of Mason Ryan, and they can easily go up against Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater. So, you know, all in all, I think the 3-on-3 competition, if they did that with Core against Nexus, would be good. This next match, Jesus Christ Almighty, it was horrible. Bella with Nikki Bella, Brie Bella with Nikki Bella, against Kelly. This match was fucking shit. Really, I predicted Kelly to win this. Simply because I thought WWE would be smart enough to at least get the title away from the two fucking gimps that is the Bella Twins. But unfortunately, you know, WWE aren't that smart, and they decided, hey, why don't we not just give the belt to, why don't we just keep Brie Bella to have the belt? So when this match was over, I automatically assumed Karma was going to come out, and I waited, and no, it didn't happen. So yeah, unfortunately, Cara didn't come to this pay-per-view, and it was a shame because, you know, really, you know, if WWE really want to take the Divas division seriously, they really need to start putting more matches out there on the card. A few matches here that I'm looking here could have done without. They could have stuck another Divas match on, but you know, all in all, you know, not too good for the Divas division for Over the Limit. Next match is Randy Orton against Christian. This match was amazing. Absolutely loved it. The only problem that I have was the result. As I'm sure some of you are aware of, I believe that Christian was screwed out of his World Heavyweight Championship regards to his transfer that Christian had with TNA and a wee while ago, and I think people still obviously hold grudges against Vince McMahon obviously still holds grudges against that, so you know, it's no surprise in there why they've just given the belt automatically to Randy Orton. Thought it would have been smart to give Christian the belt. People were cheering for Christian non-stop, but unfortunately it never happened, and Christian has been defeated, and Randy Orton is your new champion. All in all, this match was the best match of the night. Next match was a match that I honestly was actually just going to go in and have some tea and just leave it till it was over. It was Jerry the King Lawler against Michael Cole in a Kiss My Foot match. If Cole wins, Lawler will surrender his WWE Hall of Fame ring to him in induction. The loser will also kiss the winner's foot. Also, you know, all in all, this match was, you know, average. It was pretty boring at the start. The build up of it was a start, but I'll tell you now, what I liked at this match was the fact that Bret Hart was in it. You know, and it was good to see Bret Hart still with the WWE, and you know, it was pretty good to see him still you know, still with the WWE. He's showing that he's still with them. But all in all, this is not the best match in the world. It was a perfect ending. That you really should have had this at WrestleMania. But yeah, I can't. If they make another match, I seriously I will skip the match. If they have another one in the next pay-per-view, Capital Punishment. But yeah, John Cena and The Miz with Alex Riley. Miz announces that Alex Riley can be involved in the match, hence it's a no disqualification. So yeah, it was really just a repeat of what happened with Randy Orton and John Cena. I think it was last year, except for, you know, another person was involved. May I add that the Randy Orton and John Cena I Quit match last year was better than this. I was pretty let down by the result. I really wanted The Miz to win, but you know, obviously WWE want to push Cena more, and not as if he needs any more pushing, but yeah, they've given him he's still a WWE Championship, and that was mainly because they messed up big time with a recording, as it were. And yeah, there was a recording that said "I quit," which was in the voice of John Cena, and yeah, and the referee said, "No, this match will restart." I've seen the mobile phone. Sorry, I believe it was, and yeah, restarted, and John Cena won. So yeah, all in all, this pay per view was half decent pay per view, and. Yeah, I thought there were some surprising matches which I thought was going to suffer a lot, but you know, all in all, this was a decent pay-per-view. Next pay-per-view is Corporal Punishment. Whether it'll be Corporal Punishment for all us watching it, we'll still wait to know. So, yeah guys, this is Gerald's 2K9 signing out.